Alright guys, welcome to my live stream. Welcome to Teen Star Trek Comics live stream. The live stream on here is going to be a little different from the one on Facebook and Instagram. Because again, I am stuck having to use my computer. Only my webcam on my computer. I tried several times to use the phone, tried to connect the phone to do live stream on here, and it doesn't work. I tried seeing if I could hook up my camera. My camera doesn't work, so I just really don't know what I'm going to do about that. It is a big problem that I have, and I'm trying to fix it. Hopefully I can get some answers at some point in time on how to fix the problem that I'm having. What I did do for my Facebook live stream and my Instagram live stream is I redrew a picture from 2 years ago. I did this one 2 years ago. And so the goal was to redraw it and see how I've improved, how much I've improved, and what that improvement is. So I'm going to show y'all what I did so far. This is what I've got completed so far. And so I'm so frustrated with it that I'm not even opening the way I normally would, because this is kind of upsetting and frustrating for me. Which is also hindering my thought process. All that said, I think what I'm going to do is the best option I can think of at this point in time until I can fix it. I mean, eventually I'm just going to have to probably get a different webcam that will work with my computer and work with YouTube at the same time. It's something that I'm going to have to invest in at a later date. Until then, my live streams will just have to be the way that it is right now. Which will probably be me just talking about what's been going on with the channel and how things are going and how things are running with Teen Star Trek comics and stuff like that, the day-to-day stuff. But like I've been doing these past few live streams. And then what I'll probably do is, like with the trying to think of the video right now. Freedom video. I did a freedom video, if y'all don't already know that. I did a freedom video. I posted it on GodTooth, and I posted the first part on Rumble. I still need to go on Rumble and do it. It's a short little video. So what I'll probably do is record the rest of this drawing and kind of just do a short video of that. Put it in my shorts. Which when I do post the video about the freedom video, that will be my first short video that I've ever done. So, and it's gonna be two parts because it was a long video, but I cut it into short segments. So, just a heads up on that. So be on the lookout for that as well. That's going to be something new for this channel, is that I will start posting short videos. And again, hopefully that'll improve my following, grow my following. Again, that's kind of the goal and the point of Social Media Monday, is to try to draw more people in. And it does not seem to be working. It seems to be an epic fail, but all I can do is keep at it and keep trying to improve. I can only do what I can do. So, again, I know my content isn't the most thrilling on edge content. It isn't. And also my content does kind of put people on the fringe because I do talk about God, and it kind of rubs people the wrong way. But that's how I'm choosing to run my channel. So you take the lumps and the bumps. I did post my video, the last video of the empty but full cross of Jesus. I posted that on Tuesday. It was supposed to come out this past Saturday, but things just happened. So anyway, I posted on Tuesday, and so it's up. And the next video should be coming out this Saturday. I'm trying to get that one together so I can have it out on time on Saturday. Again, Saturday's my goal, to try to have it on the channel every Saturday. What else is going on? I still am trying to work on my merch. I still haven't gotten that completely taken care of yet. So that's something I'm still working on, is the merch. I'm still working on promoting my website. And then again, I'm working on the videos. So it's a lot going on right now. Trying to get the empty but full cross completed. Another reason why I want to do these drawings and stuff is, originally I was going to do, as part of my content, I was going to do a redrawing of old drawings that I did. And that was supposed to be the idea. The concept was to redraw some of my old drawings. And I was going to do a video on that. And looking at how much stuff I want to do, I just don't have the time to do it. So I just thought it'd be interesting to do it for my live streams instead, if that makes sense. There's other types of things that now that I'm thinking about Social Media Monday and mixing it up and trying to improve it, there's other things that I want to do. Like, I have other ideas. I don't want to say them right now because I kind of want them to be a surprise. But those are the types of things that I'm trying to do to improve Social Media Monday. Is do some live drawings. The drawing that I am currently working on, I will say it's going to be black and white. I'm not going to color it. I'm going to keep it black and white like I did the original one. I definitely have seen some improvements where I've improved, where I need to keep working on it, you know, um, those types of things. Um, so it's definitely a benefit. There is a benefit to um, doing the redrawing of the picture. Um, I don't know if y'all can tell or not. I'll try and see if see, this is again. This is the new. This is the new. There's not much room, so this is the new, and then this one. This is the old. So that's the difference in contrast. And like I said, you can see where there's improvement. I can see where there's some improvement. So the next, again, like I said, I'm gonna keep it black and white. I did notice that when doing the live stream on Facebook and Instagram and doing the drawing, the live stream went like a lot faster than they normally do. Because again, I'm not just sitting there talking as like right now. I am going to go ahead and I am going to share the Bible verse for today. Our Bible verse for today is it's Micah. Micah. Look from Micah. Micah. Feel like saying Marco Polo. Marco, but it's not. It's Micah. Micah. There we go. Okay. Micah chapter 4, verse 2 is the core verse, our main verse. And many nations shall come and say, Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways, and that we may walk in his path. Okay? So that is the main verse. Then going back to verse 1, to keep it in its context, here you go. It shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established as the highest of the mountains, and it shall be lifted up above the hills, and the people shall flow to it. And many nations shall come and say, Come, let us go to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways, and that we may walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And that, again, is Micah chapter 4, verse 1 through 2. One thing I was talking about on Instagram, I was looking for an eraser and I couldn't find it. And so I was talking about how I'm somebody who wants to be organized. Like, I really do. I want to be super organized. And most of my stuff is organized. Most of the stuff. And most of the time, I am organized. But at the same time, sometimes I put things away and it's like I'll just be like, oh, I'll just put it here for now. And then I'll set it aside and forget about it. And then I'm looking for it again. But that makes me feel unorganized. And then I'm like, I can't find it. And what I was saying is that I'm part of a dyslexic group on Facebook. And through the group, I've learned different things. People who are dyslexic, they're very disorganized. Disorganization is very common for dyslexics. But I also know that people with ADHD, Asperger's, and other things like that, they have problem with organization as well. And then it got into how we tried to label people with all these disabilities, and That's just it. They're not disabilities. They're just, it's just our brains work different than everybody else's brain. And because our brain works different than everybody else's brain, we get labeled as disabled. And so it's just like, why? Stop shoving people into boxes. People learn different, people do things different. And these people with disabilities are shown, their brains work on such a higher capacity than your so-called everyday average person. And it's proof that God created people differently. God didn't create everybody the same. He created everybody different and gave everybody different abilities and different strengths. And it's just a tangent that I went on Instagram, all because I couldn't find a stinking eraser. That's how my brain works sometimes. Sometimes I can stay on topic on things very well, very hard, very strong. But sometimes my topics, while I'm still talking about that one thing, like the fact that I'm scatterbrained and I want to be organized, but I can't be organized because I have dyslexia. That's how you get on a rant like that. That's how I get on a rant like that. Anyway, all because I couldn't find a freaking eraser. So yeah, and like I'm trying to think else what else I talked about on Instagram. I think that was it. I think that was like full part of the live stream is me talking about how people are different and we try to categorize them with these stupid disabilities, and it's just dumb because we have learned, the school system has learned that some people are visual learners, some people they learn through reading very well. Some people you have to show them, like me, you do have to show me. And yes, sometimes you have to show me once, sometimes you have to show me twice, sometimes you have to show me 3 times. Usually by the third time, I've gotten it. But you have to have the patience and the willing to do that. That's how I learn. That's the best way I learn. Like, one example is today. I had to go get blood drawn. I went to the place. I knew exactly where to go. Like, I knew as soon as I actually, yeah, as soon as I walked through the doors, I knew which way to go without even thinking about it. And I hadn't been in that place for 3 months. It's been 3 months, and I've only visited that place 3 times. That was the third time. So the first time, yeah, they had to tell me, you go down this way, blah, 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 direction. The second time, I kind of knew where to go, but I needed some signs to kind of help guide me. But the third time, I knew exactly where to go. Driving's the same way. If I drive to a place once, I might need directions. Second time, I'm gonna get there, but I still might need a little help. Third time, I probably can get there without anybody giving me any directions or any help at all. That's how I work. It's the way my brain works. It takes me a little bit of time, but I eventually get it. But I think that's why I'm not. I probably could go to art school, and I probably should go to art school. But the problem with that is it isn't even the money. I could probably get the grants and the um, grants and all kinds of things like that without any problem. But again, nobody knows how to deal with me when it comes to teaching me. I don't know why, but when they try to teach me certain things, they just don't know how to do it. They don't know how to teach me. They don't know how to do it right. And nobody asks or nobody says, Christine, I don't know. Maybe you know the best way to be taught. I don't know. Tell me what I can do to help you or anything like that. Anything along those lines. No. So I'm just afraid of going into a classroom and me getting so frustrated. Like, I try to follow tutorials and I get frustrated because I can't, my brain cannot. Like, sometimes when I follow a tutorial, it'll come out totally messed up and wrong. If I use the tutorial as a guideline, but do it my own way, I sometimes can even do it better than the tutorial itself. So I feel like I'm the best teacher for me because I know how my brain works and it's my time and it's taking my time and I don't have to rush and I don't have to worry about, oh, I have this deadline, that deadline. That's a good thing about working for myself also is that I don't have to worry about deadlines. No worries about deadlines. Not really. The only deadlines I really have to worry about is trying to get my videos out on time. And even that's kind of flexible. I don't, again, I try to make things consistent and I try not to make it a habit of, you know, posting on a different day. I try to keep Saturday my day to, that's my deadline. I say, okay, Saturday, this video has to go up. Same for social media Mondays, you know, every Monday I gotta be on here. Um, Timing is not always great. Like today, all my live streams, I was a little behind on getting on there. Like Facebook, I got on about 11:30 instead of 11, and Instagram, I got on a little bit after 3, and this live stream started a little bit after 5. So, it wasn't all exactly on time, but that's not a big deal. So, but I don't really have any real deadlines when it comes to my work, and that's the great thing about it. So, you know, um, I don't know if I talked about this though. One thing that I also talked about on my live stream on Instagram, I was trying to middle drawing, and my train of thought just stopped every so often because for some reason or another, I can't talk and draw at the same time because sometimes I get so into my drawing, it's like everything else just stops. So that was one thing that I had problems with when doing the live streams and doing the drawing at the same time. And um like dyslexia, you don't I why this is so much about dyslexia. I guess because I struggle with dyslexia on a daily basis and I don't talk about it very often. But it does affect my drawing and it does affect my work a little bit. Tiny bit, not a whole lot. Um like I've lived with dyslexia my whole life. So it's not something that I think about a whole lot. Like I I don't really think about it constantly. But every once in a while in the back of my mind it's there and it's like, why did I do that? Was it because of the dyslexia? You know, is that what caused the effect of it type of thing? But like with dyslexia, you it's not just people think it's just reading problems, but it's not. It's not just reading problems, obviously. It affects a lot of things. Uh, it affects your speech. It affects your writing. It affects your drawing. It affects a lot of things, not just spelling and reading. Um, the way you hold a pencil, a pen or a pencil. Because see, like this is, I had to. When I was younger, they used to have these special tools for kids to teach them how to hold a pencil correctly. So now I automatically know how to hold a pencil correctly. But when I was like, even, but see, now I'm so trained I can't even hold it wrong. But it worked. It worked. I used to have this rubber thing. It kept your fingers in place and taught you how to hold the pencil correctly. So now I can't even hold the pencil wrong but I wouldn't hold it right. And I can't even tell you because it's been so many years. But I would hold it incorrectly. And of course, that drove my teachers crazy about how I held my pencil. So that's why they did that. But uh, so every Monday at 5 o'clock, I will do a live stream. Try to keep y'all up to date on what's going on with the channel, what's going on lately, and stuff like that. If you're interested in it, um, I will share and show some of my drawings um, that I do on my Facebook Live, like I did today. I'll basically do that, and then, like I said, I will also start doing some shorts for YouTube. I hope y'all have a blessed Monday. I hope y'all have a blessed, and I will see y'all next week, hopefully.